Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Plant One On Me collection from KBShimmer for spring 2023. There are 9 polishes here altogether. I will link the KBShimmer website down below where you guys can check these out because they are available right now. 9 polishes, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Spring Theory, and this is described as a snowy white crelly base with blue, purple, yellow, green, and pink glitter. This is acrylic, so it's a little bit sheer on that first coat, but there is a good amount of glitter in here. I did have some white streaks of pigment the first time that I swatched this, but I wasn't recording, so I didn't actually get that clip, but they were there. Then when I had to redo the swatch, I didn't see them at all. And I'm kind of digging the very old school indie look that this has, having just one size of glitter. This fully covered in 2 coats, but I could see maybe needing 3 just depending on your application. So that is 2 coats of Spring Theory. The next polish is called Daffodil With It, and this is described as a vibrant yellow linear holographic. Great formula on this, great coverage, really strong holographic. This covered really well on the first coat and then covered completely for me in 2 coats. The yellow on this is pretty good as well. Holographic yellow is one of those things that's kind of difficult to do because holographic pigment in itself is gray, so you're kind of fighting that gray with the yellow that you're trying to add to it. So this is a pretty good yellow color, especially for a holographic. And then I also just wanted to mess around here with my phone flash just so you could see how strong the holographic is in direct lighting. So that is 2 coats of Daffodil With It. The next polish is called That's Ranunculus, and this is described as a burnt orange with red, magenta, and tangerine sparks and gold reflective glitter. This has a really good formula as well. It does not lean thick at all like some reflective glitters can, and like even some KBShimmer reflective glitters have in the past, so it's very smooth. And this has really good coverage as well, and I really like that pink shimmer that's in there. Now, reflective glitter can be very, very textured, especially the KBShimmer ones for some reason. They dry almost like a Zoya Pixie Dust kind of level of texture. So you will definitely want a thick top coat or a glitter smoothing top coat, and this is going to be difficult to remove. So that is 2 coats of That's Ranunculus. The next polish is called So Impatiens, and this is described as a vibrant and punchy pink loaded with shifty shimmer and hollow glow flakes. I think this is the second shade of pink recently that I've seen described as punchy, and I'm realizing that I actually have no idea what that means. Great formula on this, good coverage. There is so much sparkle to this and so much shift. It covered decently on that first coat and then covered completely for me in 2 coats. And those little holographic flakes that are in there are going to dry more smooth. They're not going to dry textured like a glitter. So that is 2 coats of So Impatiens. The next polish is called Change of Plants, and this is described, and I'm paraphrasing here, as a shimmery base that shifts to lemon yellow, gold, lime, and leaf green with a hint of micro holographic glitter. Great formula on this one as well. Really good coverage here. It is pretty shifty with the green and gold. There are some very minor brush strokes in here. Those did melt in a bit as it dried, but not completely. And this was fully opaque for me in 2 coats. So that is 2 coats of Change of Plants. The next polish is called Lilac It Or Not, and this is a cool blue base with hollow glow flakies and a lavender to purple shift. So this is like the blue version of So Impatiens. It has a nice shift to it. Now the shift in this is a little more matchy-matchy with the base, so it's not quite as contrasting as it is in So Impatiens, but good formula, covers completely in 2 coats. Great sparkle as well, and this will not add texture like a glitter because those flakies are really small and they lay really flat. So that is 2 coats of Lilac It Or Not. The next polish is called Before in Aster, and this is described as a deep cornflower blue-leaning periwinkle with holographic flakies and a vibrant pink shimmer. The descriptions here are kind of a lot, so it goes on to describe the shimmer as shifting to copper, green, and gold as well. This is another great formula. It's got those same holographic flakies that are not going to be textured like a glitter. They lay really flat. It applies very smoothly. Covers pretty well on the first coat, but did cover completely for me in 2 coats. And that pink shimmer that's in here, I love these contrasting shimmers, so I'm going to be drawn to anything that has a high contrast to it. So I really like that pink red shimmer against that purpley base. So that is 2 coats of Before in Aster. The next polish is called Ultraviolet, and I'm going to read you the paragraph here because I've tried a bunch of times to paraphrase it and it's not making any sense when I try. So it says, Ultraviolet is a purple reflective shade boldly colored to usher in warm weather. In low light, purple reflective glitters subtly twinkle, setting off a deep purple-violet hue. In brighter light, the purple reflective glitters burst forth, giving off near ultraviolet color. There you go. So this one was a little bit more sheer. It's relying more on the glitter for coverage rather than the base color, so slightly more sheer. You can definitely still see through it. It did still build up pretty well in 2 coats, and the formula is still really good in this. There's a lot of glitter in here, but it's not thick at all. And like the last reflective glitter polish, this is going to be very textured and it is going to be difficult to remove. So that is 2 coats of Ultraviolet. The next polish is called Simply Iris-istable, and this is a muted royal purple with glowing hollow flakies and then a gold and green shift. Oh, and then it also mentions dusty rose to copper, gold, green, and blue, depending on the viewing angle. This is another great formula, just like the other shifty holographic flaky polishes. I really love the contrast of the gold and that really, really deep purple in here. I've mentioned this before. A couple polishes ago. I really like the contrasting shimmers. This did cover completely for me in 2 coats, and again, those holographic flakies are going to lay really flat, so you won't have any significant texture. So that is 2 coats of Simply Iris-istable. This one was very, very difficult to pick favorites. I'm gonna try to narrow it down to 2. So we're gonna talk about So Impatiens, which is that pink with any kind of, it's a shiftier gold shimmer. It's like gold to green, and it has that really great like scattered holographic in it as well, but it's gold and pink mixed together, which has easily become my favorite thing over the last few years. So this one stands out to me quite a bit, and the glow from the shimmer in this is fantastic. Along those same lines, I really like Before and Aster. It's kind of the same polish, just in a different shade. The same elements as So Impatiens, so I like this one as well. So that is the Plant One On Me collection from KBShimmer for spring 2023. Again, those are available right now, so I will link the KBShimmer website down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.